about to do a dive into one of my favorite shows of all time because Mill Creek has put out a brand new edition of Dawson's Creek, the complete series, and let's dive into that. So Dawson's Creek from Mill Creek comes out as a 20 disc set created by Scream's Kevin Williamson. Here we can see that the Blu-ray and DVD editions of the series. I want to go over the entirety of it because it's a pretty massive set. 20 discs for the Blu-ray and 20 discs for the DVD as well. I love the new look of this. I was a big Dawson's Creek fan, and you can see we're going to go into what the special features are. We're going to look at the discs as well. But I am a huge fan of this set. It was so exciting to get this one finally in my collection because there was a 2016 edition, and we'll talk about that one in a second. This is one of my favorite shows. It came on the WB from 1998 to 2003. So one thing to note right away is that when it came on, TVs were very different. They're not like the LGC ones and stuff that we have today. They were these good old CRT television sets, which meant it was shot in a 4.3 aspect ratio. When something's shot in a different aspect ratio or an earlier aspect ratio, then it kind of comes upon the company to decide which way that they're going to put it out in. Are they going to put it out in its original 4:3 aspect ratio? Are they going to like kind of maybe are they going to stretch it? Are they going to zoom in? Are they going to do open matte? The ideal way that you hope that a company is going to put out something like this is in an open matte format. Open matte means you'll see a bit more on information on both sides of the screen, and nothing's elongated or looks wrong on the set and on the show that you're watching. Mill Creek has the one that they got is the open matte format, so this is the optimal way that you're going to want to watch this. In 2016, I think 2016 was the last time that they did the big set for the series came out. It was on DVD and it wasn't optimal. And there was more discs at the time too. There's like a bunch more discs, but still the difference in the picture quality from the Blu-ray that's out now as opposed to the earlier DVD release is absolutely stunningly different. You will 100% know the difference when it comes to this. Now, one thing we should really talk about here is the music. Like I mentioned before, it's a teen-oriented WB series. And remember when WB was a thing? All right, that meant that they would, in order to garner that teen audience or that kind of hip cool audience, what they want to do is put in as much popular music, as much mainstream music as they possibly can. Everyone in the teen shows, One Tree Hill, all of them did this. Dawson's Creek was famous for this one. Famously famous. I love that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to use that again. But what's really good about this is although not every song can be left in there because there's going to be either company issues, rights issues. Rights may have changed hands. Maybe too much money is wanted. There's a lot of the songs are here for the series. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to know every song that's there, and every song that's not there, everything's switched out. I will say that I was very glad to see that Paula Cole's song "I Don't Want to Wait," which is the theme song, is there. That's a big deal for me. I'm the guy that bought Married with Children, and I also remember buying shows like Booker back in the day, and unfortunately those had like big theme songs that with Married with Children only on the first season I think you get to hear the Love and Marriage theme song. After that it becomes something super generic. And when it comes to the other one that I just mentioned, Booker, it was Hot in the City with Billy Idol. They couldn't clear the rights for that song, so a super generic song which doesn't suit Booker had to be used instead, which is unfortunate. One of the good things about this one, though, is we're not having that Paula Cole's iconic song, which will get stuck in your head. I'm not going to lie. What gets stuck in your head is It Is There. and I'm excited to see that and hear some of this music. Now, obviously, there's going to be songs that aren't going to be there, and there may be a song that you know, or a song that like resonates with you, or maybe the songs that do resonate with you are ones that are going to be included there. There are so many songs and so many episodes that for me to say, okay, I know every song is there, I know like this song is there, this one isn't. I might know, but if you're a super hardcore Dawson's Creek fan, one, you're going to want this because the picture quality is awesome, but you're going to know which songs are there and which songs aren't in. That's the but you're going to be glad that the Paulo Cole one is there, and there's a lot of like of the songs that are originally in there in the still in the series. Now that being said, this isn't a 4K release. It is Dawson's Creek. It is a show that came on a channel that no longer exists, literally, that merged with another channel to become a brand new hybrid channel. Um, So, WB and UPN went and became CW. Uh, Dawson's Creek was an extremely popular series back in the day. It garnered Kevin Williamson fame. Of course, he also did Scream. He did I Know What You Did Last Summer. Teaching Mrs. Tingle. Among so much other stuff that Kevin Williamson put out. One of my favorites is The Following. But I don't ever see this getting a 4K release. This isn't Westworld, guys. This is this is Dawson's Creek. I don't see shows like Dawson's Creek or Magnum PI or Columbo like ever going above the Blu-ray range. Like getting to the Blu-ray range, but probably not going above. And some TV shows aren't going to get that. So we're really lucky here that Dawson's Creek has gotten a Blu-ray release. Now the way that it's done is that Mill Creek has put out a Blu-ray set and has put out a DVD set. Um, I love both formats. I collect both formats, but overall, for like I said, go if you want to go for the Blu-ray set because because it's Blu-ray, so there's going to be a bit more. They're bigger discs, so there's a bit more information. So if you got like 6 or 8 episodes on a disc, it's a bit like it can be a bit it can be a bit overwhelming um, for for some shows, but with the on Blu-ray, then it takes off. It lightens the load, and the I did get to check on the Blu-ray some of the ones more the episodes set heavy discs, and they look perfectly fine to me. So that's a good thing there. Now, if you are like I've got a cousin Roger, and he doesn't have a lot of space when it comes to his stuff. So what he does is he'll buy a DVD version of something, and he'll take it like he's got the legal DVD version of it. He'll just rip it to his hard drive so that he can watch it when he's on the go, when he's at work or like that. So if that's what you're going to be doing, then you don't have the ability to rip to Blu-ray because that is going to take a lot more space than DVD is optimized for that type of scenario. The last thing that I want to do before I'm going to go into my final thoughts on this and give you my overall, not grade, but my final thoughts. My final thoughts on this one here is we're going to look at both the packaging for the Blu-ray and the DVD, and we'll come back after that. So here's a quick look at the inside of the Blu-ray one. We have like two big Blu-ray boxes here with 1 to 3 and 4 to 6, and just keep an eye out for a certain like memeable picture on the back of the 1 to 3 set. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and I like the way this was done. For the DVD edition, it's gone for the standard like DVD sleeves. I do prefer the Blu-ray, the way the Blu-ray one is done. But this is something that Mill Creek has done for a lot of kind of DVD editions, and we get the whole 20 discs here. All the episodes are written on there as well, so gives you an idea exactly the difference between the Blu-ray and the DVD. It's a brand new set put out by Mill Creek. Now, Mill Creek, when they put out these sets, they get the transfers from the companies, and in this case, I think the transfer is really good. I like the format that they chose for the video. The open mat thing was a good choice. They put in all the music they're able to put in, so I really like that. I'm very excited about the fact that we have all the series like in completely, and I think I only had like 1 or 2 seasons previously. I never did buy that big box set because I had friends that had it, and they said might want to skip and wait. I'm glad I did because this looks to be a really great set. I don't think there's anything edited in this as far as I know. I haven't gone through everything in the set, of course. I just recently got it, and obviously, like looking through this whole thing, it would be like I'd have to go through like the entire Dawson's Creek series. But I've looked through it enough and listened to the show. The transfers seem to be really great for me. I go for, I'd say, again, I go for the Blu-ray. That's just me. I'm a Blu-ray guy when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I'm glad I have both the Blu-ray and the DVD because if I do want to take it on the go, that is something that I can possibly do. But if you're choosing between one over the other, I'd say go for the Blu-ray first because just because it's it's a little bit more compact, a little bit smaller, and and I like the way that they packaged it with. It's very similar to the way that they did the Magnum series on Blu-ray. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Aaron, and I'll see you next time right here in the Call to Cinema. I want to thank Mill Creek for sending this out to me here to check it out. It was I was excited. I didn't know if it's gonna come. I was gonna get it in time to do the review, but damn, honestly, I don't want to wait. I want to watch more. So see you soon. Hi there. I want to give a special shout out to my amazing patrons. You guys are awesome, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the Crimson Cult again, where we can actually do some cool live chats. We got a lot coming up, and if you want to join this incredibly awesome group of people that you see scrolling down below, the link's down below.